I believe that one of the biggest problems America has is the national debt. Yet it's rarely talked about on the stump. Most people don't understand it, don't care about it. Can you tell us tonight why a $19 trillion debt is important to the folks?
Well, it's really 21 trillion because the new budget deal lifts it up by at least $2 trillion. So the national debt in a very short period of time is going to be $21 trillion. We are mortgaging our future. We're mortgaging our children's future.
But what does that mean? How is that going to come back to hurt the kids? How?
Because we are going to have to pay this money back at some point, and at some point it's going to be impossible. You know, I've always heard and read a lot on it and understand it and went to Wharton and all of that stuff. I've always heard that $24 trillion we become Greece. And to a certain extent, we're getting to be a large-scale version of Greece. We never do cutting. We never do anything. You know, I saw a statistic the other day. We're the biggest purchaser of drugs in the world. Drugs to make people better, for Medicare, et cetera, et cetera. We buy drugs. We spend the same practically as if you're going to go buy drugs on a counter, from a counter. We spend the same. We could have saved $300 billion a year if we did the right job with the purchasing just of drugs.
This negotiated a better deal because we buy in bulk. But here's the thing.
Well, you know why? But Bill, do you know why this is? Because the drug companies have all the politicians taken care of.
The lobbyists.
They're all supporting all these politicians, but they're not supporting me because I'm self-funding, okay?
Now, how are you going to bring down the debt, though? I mean, look, with all of the Social Security payments, with all of the Medicare payments, with all of the social welfare programs that we have, how is any human being going to bring down the debt? I mean, what are you going to do?
Okay, Bill, are you ready? Okay,
I'm ready.
So we have a country. We have a country with no growth. We have no growth. You know, last quarter, did you see that? Practically zero growth, which is almost unheard of. When China does 7%, they're practically in a depression. We do nothing. Because our jobs
so you're going to grow it, but how will that bring down the debt?
No. I'll tell you how it's going to bring it back. Because we're going to create a dynamic economy again. We're going to bring the jobs back from China, from Mexico,
but
from
you
Japan,
still owe the money.
from Vietnam. No,
you still owe the money.
Bill,
so you bring it back. So how are you going to get the debt down?
Because the country is going to start growing and will be up to 4 and even 5%. And when we do that, we pay it back so easily.
How?
It's easy to pay it back.
How?
Because essentially, if you look at the country like a profit-making corporation or a losing corporation, right now we're a losing corporation. We're going to make it a profit-making corporation.
But then you're going to have to raise taxes to get more money in to pay down that debt.
The problem we have is our taxes are so high that nobody can. Everybody's choking.
I don't know how you're going to. Even if you gin the economy up, how does that pay down $21 trillion? You have to take money from the corporations and people to do it.
Bill, the politicians have caused this problem, just so you understand.
I understand.
They've caused this problem over years. Now, listen, the politicians have caused this problem. We're going to make our country dynamic again. Now, companies, big companies like Pfizer are leaving. They're going to make it worse. They're leaving. It's called corporate inversion. Many companies are leaving because the taxes are so high.
But if you cut